What's up, folks? Granite State Squatch here with Bolts, Bikes, Brims, and Briars, and I am here to do another unboxing. And I think I have a feeling what this is, but I'm not 100% sure. Let's open it and find out. Well, we know that it's from Funky Brims, right? And I've got a bunch of stuff coming from them, like a bunch. So there's going to be no shortage of videos. So I'm gonna go easy with this bear claw. See, what I like to do is I like to lift that up and then kind of go at an angle with it, so we're not cutting any hats. Ah, yes. Okay, so this is from Hologramme Paris. Now, I've been really wanting an Italian-made hat only because, well, if you can't tell, I got some Italian in me. When I did a 23andMe, it said I was a little over 40% Italian, and I was like 30% Irish, and then I had like a little bit of Lebanese and a bunch of other stuff in there, bunch of crap. That's why I look like this. That's why I look like I could get stopped at TSA at the airport. It's weird because in the wintertime I'm white as paper. I'm almost white as a shirt, but the minute I get some vitamin D on me, boom. I could say a bunch more, but I'm not going to say it. Oh, wow, this is a beautiful hat. All right. I gotta try this on. This is the Beacon. And you know what? I saw Knuckles from Brims at the Beach. He was wearing this, and I was like, oh my God, come on. I gotta have that hat. I gotta have it. And one of the reasons is I was using AI to design a bunch of hats. And I was like, man, I would love to get this hat line done. New England inspired, New England coastline inspired. I had a lighthouse one, I had a beach one, and I had one that I still want to make. And it's a linen cap. And it's similar to this, where it looks like sand, and then it has these little neps of what looks like black sand, some rock, pieces of driftwood, sea glass. Because our New England coastlines are known for having tons and tons and tons of sea glass. If you don't know what sea glass is, if you're in a landlocked state, sea glass is basically, they're like beer bottles or any kind of colored glass that broke in the ocean. And those waves, they run over them and they push them over the rocks and the sand, and over time it smooths out the glass and they almost look like little gemstones, and they smooth them out. And some types of glass, they look really, really pretty, and a lot of people do art with them, and you get all kinds of colors, aquamarine and teal and those red, yellows, and but that's kind of what this reminds me of. And of course, my stupid phone probably won't pick up the little neps of color in there. But there's quite a bit of color. There's some orange in there, there's some blue, some yellow, salt and pepper. There's some like teal. I mean, this was essentially my dream hat, except mine was like an eight panel newsboy, the one that I designed. So we got to try this on because this is just, wow, this is a gorgeous hat. All right, well, it fits, so obviously we're going to keep it. We know it fits. Look at that. Made in Italy. So my family, my Italian side of my family comes from Campania. which is where Naples is. Naples is within the state of Campania, and then the Irish parts of me comes from County Mayo. Let's do a nice little curl on that. I love the fact that this hat is made in Italy. And let's see, Hologramme Paris, made in Italy. Looks like it's okay, so it talks about the elastic, obviously, 1% elastic. And then it looks like 80% cotton, and then 12% silk, 7% virgin wool, and then the elastic, so that makes up 100%. And then the other part of it, which I'm not sure which one they're thinking of. Maybe it's the liner, but there's another part of the hat that is 100% linen. So I'm not sure what is what. I would say that this is probably the virgin wool mixed with some silk, and then possibly the liner is linen, and then this is like a cotton blend, I would say. But what a beautiful hat, cap, whatever you want to call it. They're the same. Oh man, this might be my I mean, oh man, I'm sorry guys, but this, like, I love that Strakowski Rowdy. I've got a few linen hats. I've got the old Salt from not Mulligan Gear, Scallywags. I've got the Duxbury Beach Sand from Mulligan Gear. I've got the Black Ice one coming too. I think that actually might be here today. I got a few different ones. I got the Rowdy from Strakowski as well as the IV5. But this one, God, this one blows. It blows all of them out of the water. This is, wow. This fits my head better than most of the caps that I have. And that is gorgeous. This doesn't even need a steam. Wow. Guys, this is a must buy. This is like, if you're in the caps and you don't mind something that looks like this, a nice white cap like that, you got to go with Hologramme Paris. I was so impressed with their selection of hats. They do such a great job making unique style hats with the different colors and whatnot. And I was going through their catalog and I was like, I want that, I want that, I want that, I want that, I want that. So I think I bought 3 more. So I think I like a rusty ivy, and then I can't remember what it was called. There was another one called Starry Night, which I thought was really, really cool. And then another one called the Regent Blue Mist. And I'm really excited for those to come in. And I'm glad that I got them. I was like, man, should I wait? Should I wait and get the beacon and then try it on? And then if it fits well, then I can buy the other ones. And I was like, no, I have a good feeling. I got to trust my gut on this. I've got a really, really good feeling that I'm going to love this cap. And it fits me so nicely. Let's get a side view. I like to do both sides because my face is pretty asymmetrical. I look like a different person from one side of my face to the next. Wow, folks. I'm sorry but this blows the Strakowski IV5 out of the water. And I think I would probably prefer to wear this than the Strakowski Rowdy. Wow, this is just, what a gorgeous cap. Yeah, basic sort of a elastic there for some give. Beautiful stitching. You can see how straight that stitching is on the brim. Nice liner. That almost feels like, I think this might be 100% linen, which is great because linen is antimicrobial and wicks away moisture fairly well. Yeah, you might be able to see now. I don't know if you can see that in a nice big piece of blue. Now this really is, this is kind of, you know, bringing my dream to life as far as what I wanted in a cap. Of course, I wanted mine in an 8-panel because I'm more of an 8-panel guy these days. But I love this. This is beautiful. I wish you guys could see all the colors in there. It's really not showing up in the video. But wow. This hat blew my expectations out of the water. It's just, man. I mean, come on. Am I lying here? Does this not look like a great hat? I mean, this is going to be a favorite. Hey, thank you, Knuckles, for wearing that hat on the video, or else I never would have even thought to get this hat because I thought it looked really, really good on you, brother. And I was like, man, I gotta get it. I gotta get it. It looks so awesome. But you know, in the video, you can't see all the little nips of color in there. So it really blew my expectations out of the water. Like, really, really awesome. I can't say enough good things about this. It's so comfortable. Fits me perfect. Right, you know, right on the money with size. There's no stretching that's needed. I mean, this hat doesn't even need a steam. I mean, maybe there's a couple wrinkles in there or whatever, but I mean, that's just being nitpicky. Other than that, this is, wow. And I don't even think the hat was that expensive. Maybe in the $50 to $60 range. Again, this is what we're talking about when we talk about some of these other companies out there that are charging $60 for something made in China. With like synthetic materials. This is all natural materials. This is cotton, silk, linen. The only thing that's synthetic about it is the elastic material and probably, you know, the plastic for the brim. I mean, I don't know what they use for brim. You know, some manufacturers use cardboard, some use like a canvas type thick fabric. And then some use like an acrylic, or some use a plastic, a certain type of plastic. I don't know what they used in this, but it's fairly pliable. And get a nice, good curl in there. And just the more I look at this, the more I'm just in love. Man, that is just, wow. There's some reds in there too. Wow. I am just blown away. I'm sorry this review has taken so long, guys. I just love this cap so much. This is great. Wow. All right, guys. I'm gonna let you go. I got nothing more to say. I'm just kind of blown away. This is just just a wonderful, well-crafted cap, and I am very, very, very impressed. And it means a lot to me to have something made in Italy. I've got a bunch of stuff made in Ireland, which is great, and I love those. And I love the fact that this is made in Italy, and then I've got more stuff coming made in Italy. I've also got another cap from a different company that's made in Italy, and Yeah, we're going to talk about that one too. But this one, God, if you love this hat, there shouldn't be any hesitation. Just grab it. You know, just a wonderful cap. Well, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for your support. I really do appreciate the people that tune in and watch these videos. I really, really do. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I've got so many videos coming. I'm going to try to slow the roll just a little bit, maybe release a couple videos a week so I'm not stressing myself out about it too much. But there's a lot of content coming. So I had contemplated maybe ending the channel only because, I've been doing this I've been doing it for a decade now. I thought it was 9 years, but actually it's been 10 doing this channel. And it hadn't really picked up. But another YouTuber, told me don't do it. Just stick with it. And so I'm gonna stick with it. And we'll see. I think my main thing right now is I want that connection. I want to connect with other cap lovers, gun lovers, motorcycle lovers. I want to connect with the other people out there that share the same passions as me. I'd love to be able to do, FaceTimes with people or video chat through YouTube, do live. Anybody out there who wants to do some live videos, if and when I'm home from the road, I'd love to sit down and do live stuff and talk with people and have a conversation about stuff that we're passionate about. I think that'd be really, really fun, and I think it'd be great for the viewers too. So if anybody out there is interested, I would really, really love to do some live content and have some good conversations about caps, about cigars, pipes, motorcycles, guns, knives, all that stuff. Or just about life in general or whatever, you know what I mean? Let's talk trucking too. If you're a truck driver, give me a shout. So, but anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Till next time, I'm your local Granite State Squatch with bullets, spikes, brims, and briars. We'll see you later. Take care.